Hi everybody, this is the LAM Playground. This is from the Rabbit site. So if you go up here, the actual URL is rabbit.tech, LAM-Playground. And then so the playground site is actually pretty nice. I really like the graphics as always with the Rabbit stuff. It explains what a LAM Playground is. It does mention that it's one of their new experiments. If you read some of this information, they do indicate that there's a little bit of a pivot in their the direction they're going with the LAM. And so there's a LAM Playground user guide. So if you are using the playground, please look at that. Don't want to get unnecessarily frustrated. And remember, it is kind of in a testing mode still, so there's a lot for them to still learn. And this explains how the playground is a little bit different. It gives you a link to their engineering blog. And down here, it encourages you to go to the rabbit hole to try it out. So when you click on this link, it actually brings you to the journal page. And then you can just click on LAM on the top right. And so this is their LAM Playground. And so what happens is you've got a web version, so you can actually go down here and type. If you don't see Google pop up, there's a little refresh button that ends up over here, and you can use the refresh button to try it out. And I have also noticed in my particular experiences is if I have the LAM site open on multiple tabs, it may not work. So I usually just try to keep one tab open. And then, so here for the web, you can type in a task. So let's just do a simple task. And so I'll just ask it, please go to Reuters and find an article on Hurricane Helene. And so what it'll do over here is it will tell you the steps that it's taking, and those steps will go here. And so it says it's typing in the site Reuters in the search box. Sometimes it's a little slow, sometimes it is not. I have noticed some challenges with some sites. They're actually asking you to prove that you're a human, and so you'll get some CAPTCHA information. And then I had one site that said that the information was being typed too quickly, and it believed that was not a human, and it canceled the request. I've also noticed that sometimes when the Rabbit R1 or when the Rabbit site gets stuck, it will continue to say what it's doing down here. It won't necessarily be in a loop, but it won't go to the next step. And I have seen multiple pages open or tabs open for the same page when it has a little bit of a hiccup. And so it says it accessed one of the sites. And it's right here. And so that's pretty much what I asked it to do. And then now the things that I've noticed, if you have not played with this yet, when you're in the web version, this is your web page. So this is like a virtual machine on a Rabbit site somewhere. And so if there's sound, you probably won't hear it. So let's close the ad. It's amazing though that the ads work, right? All right, so if you undo this and you hit play, and let me make sure my sound's on, you won't hear it. And again, because it's another computer, it's not your computer that's doing it, and the sound's probably not part of the deal right now. And I'm sure that they are trying to figure out how to make that work. You can click on links in here. So let me find so you can navigate the page. If it asks you to sign in, I don't have a Reuters login for this, but if it asks you to sign in, when you click sign in, you are signing in to a web page on a computer that is not your computer. And so just be aware that you may be sharing your credentials. So that is based on your comfort level. So just be aware. And that goes for the sites when you see a lot of the demos about going to Amazon or Rabbit R1 and putting something in the shopping cart. When you do that, you are on a web page on a computer that is not yours. It's somewhere else. It's just visually showing up on your computer. So keep that in mind. And then, all right, so that was that demo. And so we'll stop there and I will show you another demo with the Rabbit R1 specifically.